Hi, everyone.
Hope you guys are enjoying these episodes because I'm enjoying doing them.
Me too. Oh my God, how was your fake day? I'm just kidding.
My fake day was good.
My fake day was perfect. You know what? Like, my fake day was magical.
You know what? Now that we can make up a day, my shit was. I was driving a G-Wagon. My new car. I went. Let me tell you about my day. I woke up. I had my chef make me.
I love that. I love it.
My chef made me a beautiful breakfast, and he just knocked on my door and said, this is how fake." But this is something that we're gonna speak into existence. We're gonna go back to this video and we're gonna talk about it. But since it hasn't, it's a fake / real day.
Yeah, we're just saying we're fake day of how we want our life to go.
She is. So yeah, my day started with a chef knocking on my door very softly. He almost felt like a little feather. Said, Miss Diaz, your breakfast is ready in a British accent.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And he made me a nice little omelet with American cheese, bacon, and some sausage and some spinach.
Nice.
And he made me the finest home fries.
Ugh, amazing.
I ate that with my little green juice.
Oh, it's the green juice for me. You know you gotta have the green juice.
Then I went to the garage.
And that's part of like 101. Like that's a part of like the wealthy package.
The wealthy rich girl package.
Green juice.
Then I went to my garage to do my workout as my trainer was waiting for me.
I was gonna say that. Like you know you have to do your garage work.
Yeah, giving real Kardashian. Yeah, and then I had a little chocolate banana protein shake. You know, for the little.
Yep.
I headed to my photo shoot because I'm a professional model.
100%.
This one was for Adidas. And we did a couple like running little shoots. I was like running like that, and I had Adidas fit, like I had an Adidas headband, all
and
Adidas
like
out.
a 2-piece.
Yeah. And then after that, I had another photo shoot with Nike. So then I did a little something with Nike. And then after that, I had to do something with House of CB.
Yep.
Yeah, I had to model a few.
No, actually for Gucci. She said House of CB, like she got in them confused.
It was a collaboration.
Because I was there in the back.
Yes.
I was there.
It was just a quick collaboration, but then I headed to my Gucci shoot, and then after that I had a meeting with Balenciaga. I'm going to be the face of it for the next season, so stay tuned for that. And I would say more, but I think we need Leo to have time
for my day. So I live right on the next street over from Abby. So
I mean like this.
We say hi neighbor. I wake up the first thing I run in the neighborhood. Wow. I love it because today was the day I like to run outside. So you know I seen Abby getting her stuff done. I waved. It was beautiful. No kids. Then I go back. I have my meal preps in the fridge already prepped for me. Like I get it from this company that's amazing. What else? Then you went
to the meeting for the stuff.
I don't know. I have too many meetings in one day.
She went to the meeting about something that she has coming out. Stay tuned for that. We can't say it just yet. And then she met me at my Gucci shoot because she was styling it.
Yes, I was.
So I was modeling it and she was styling it.
Yes. So guys, there's a lot of projects that, it's sneaky. You can't really say music coming out, clothes.
Tell them about the new car you got.
Oh, my new car.
Tell them about the new car you just purchased yesterday.
Wait, the new car that I got, hold on, because I'm not really into cars like that, but the new car I got is the Lambo.
What color?
White. Period.
Yeah, that was like a big girl purchase. Like that was like a milestone.
Hold on, guys, because it's like kind of this is hilarious.
Yeah, I know we can go on and on, but I just truly from the bottom of my heart, I know that this is gonna actually happen.
No,
so
literally,
that's why I'm just like,
I want to talk like this where I'm literally in a beautiful. Which I want to train her too, but I also want to be able to just run around my house and just look at my rich neighbors and be like, good morning. You
know what's crazy though? We didn't say nothing about our husbands. And I'm going to have a husband. So my husband was picking out my outfit for late night dinner. that we were gonna have because we had date night every week.
Yeah, my husband he was at a business meeting. Yeah.
You have a track on him because out of town is funny money.
It is, but I'm out of town too. I'm out of town.
Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna get into the topic because we could talk about this shit forever, literally.
But one day, Lord, these are the things that
I know it's gonna actually happen.
There's so many things that I want that it's hard to even say it in this like sentence or in this thing because it's just like there's a lot of important things I want, and and one day we'll get there.
Yeah,
so
I believe so. So like this video so we can get there the sooner the better.
Yes,
like please. Comment, engage, so we can be there and you guys can come over for the barbecue
and for Super Bowl.
Yes, because I'm definitely gonna be hosting everything in my crib. Like I already know, like I'm that person. I love having people over, but just make sure you go home by the end of the night. I don't like when people are gonna just stay and linger too long. Mm-hmm. But anyways, this
topic today is about. I know you know more about it.
It's about the frustration that women can have when it comes to networking. Like I just want to start with like. I was in the modeling industry when I was very, very young. I was like 18. And a lot of times, like, in order to get somewhere in life, it's important. Networking with other people is important. Connecting yourself is very important. Mm-hmm. But do you know how hard it is to network as a pretty woman or as a woman in general? Like, there's always something that they want from you. Like, you always go in it and then I'm very naive. Like I am not full of myself to think that every single man wants to get with me. Like I just feel like there's no gender in friendship. So to me, I just go in very like not very friendly because I'm not very friendly, but I don't be like, oh, he wants to talk to me. I mean, he's having a conversation with me.
I think that overall anybody, like when they're doing work together or people are just working or want to work, like it's for us, it's more like really like for women, it's really just about work. Because if this is a discussion that we're talking about work, this is about work. Like,
yeah, if that was it doesn't even cross
our minds to be like, okay, like, yeah, we're not gonna work. We're just gonna like chill and hang out and do cute stuff.
Oh, he likes me, so let's do the X, Y, and Z. Like, no, and I think it's just very hard to even network, and it's hard to just be out here because it's like there's always something behind it.
No, and it really is because you can go to all these places and like try to network, and it's just like people always want to know more. Like even just recently when I was in New York, and there was one event that we went to that he was the host, the person of the event, and he came up to me and he spoke to me like he first asked me like if I'm a model, and I'm like no, and then he takes down my IG, and then he just like right into me like, oh, like. You're very beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm interested in you. And it's just like, you see, that's not the purpose of me going. You know what I mean? The purpose
or the Instagram. That's not the purpose of the Instagram.
No, right. The purpose of me going was because you had created an event for people to go
and connect and
network. And it's just like, that's what I was there for, to meet other people that are doing things, because some way I can help you and you can help me. So these are the kind of things that we always encounter, which I'm not mad at. Like, cool. Like if you see a beautiful person or a man, cool. But this happens more often than it should. And it's just like, it's really annoying because people are always wondering, or it's just like hard to even build friendships with men. It's just like, and the crazy part is that I get along with men more than I do with women. And I know that sounds so crazy to say, but it's just like I can relate and have conversations and laugh, and it's not as catty. Like if you notice, like if a woman has this is me personally, if a woman has a big circle of women that they all talking shit about each other. Like I keep my circle so minimum and the women around me so minimum, because it's just like, yo, when you have a big circle of women around you, there's something's off. Like there's not something's really
somebody's
really
talking
off.
about somebody.
Something's off. Like somebody's competing, and it's just like the people I like around my circle is like we either working together and elevating. I'm helping you, you helping me. That's really all it is. Like,
and it's literally the people in our circle is literally the people that have been in our circle for years.
For real.
Like right now, I really don't even feel comfortable going out to certain places, because we live in a very small town, like very, very, very small city. Everybody knows everybody, and I already look like I got a resting bitch face. I don't look like a nice person. I don't like looking. If somebody's talking to me and saying, "Oh, how was your day?" or whatever, I don't like being a bitch. I already look like I'm a bitch. I don't like portraying. I think it makes you very an ugly person to just be a bitch, to just be like, nah, don't talk to me, to just assume this person just wants you. Right. I don't do that. I like to be, if somebody's coming up to me and saying, hi, how you doing? I don't like to be rude.
Yep.
I also don't like when everybody just tries to get with me, though. I don't like that. That shit pisses me off. Like, yo, read a room.
Right.
I really hate that. I despise that. So I'm just to the point where I just don't like to go out.
Right.
Like, I just prefer to just be, right now, I just want to be focused on what I got to focus on. I don't need nobody saying anything about me.
And you know what's so crazy? That it's not even about, like, it's, you know what, and I know what you mean when you say, like, I don't like to go out. You know why we say that? Because it's not that we don't like to go to certain things. It's more of, like, we have to sit and talk and say, if we go to this place, people are going to already say, oh, they was here. We can't even go to a place if we like a place twice, because it's like, okay, if we go here again, then it's going to be like, they're going to think that one is interested.
Right.
And it's just like, it's crazy. It's like, we got to fucking think about our whole process before we even make a move. Because it's like, okay, who's going to be there? It's always like, who's going to be there?
Who's going to be there? What kind of environment is it? Yeah. Is it going to be like... I personally, like, I know that in life you shouldn't really care what people think, but at the same time, you got to protect yourself and your image. Like, especially if you're trying to do something like this. Like, if we want our platform to grow bigger and bigger, sometimes we have to go to these social events and we have to mingle with people and we have to, like, show ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But it makes it very difficult when it just turns into a different type of conversation. That shit's annoying. Mm-hmm. So I just be preferring to just not go, and that's sickening because it's like, you have to network with people
interested, and then we're talking just right now. We're just talking in our city, but also even now, currently
everywhere.
Been going traveling and just being in all different places. And me, I'm the person that I like to meet new. I'm so shy and so. I don't really talk, but one thing about me is, like, I like to be in new environments. Like, that brings such a great happiness to me, because I like being in a new place with new faces and seeing what kind of work people do. That really, really, like, spikes something in my brain. So it's just like, I'm there to kind of listen to people and I want to know what kind of work you do. And it's just like, I don't want to get with you. Like, just even like, talking about that, like, even a friend that I have, like, it's just like a lot of pressure. It's just like, yo, you gotta take it easy. Like,
I don't my thing,
want
right?
You that way.
This is my thing. If you meet somebody and you kind of like their vibe, like, this is for men because obviously we're women and we haven't encountered this 1,000 times, and you be like, oh wow, she's dope. Like, damn, I would be a little interested.
Right.
Yo, continue to be professional, and a girl will show if she wants to or not. Like, she I understand, like, that men got a lot of pressure because men got to shoot their shot for the most part. But you can tell when a girl is interested in you. If a girl's not interested in you, if she's not showing that, then, yo, read a fucking room and back the fuck up. Keep it professional. Because that shit's very annoying.
Yep.
That shit's mad annoying that you have to think about all your moves, every fucking decision, because men are just always trying to get with you, and that's mad annoying. Like, that's not what I'm here for. That's not the vibes.
Right. And that's part of, like, this is when people think, like, oh, they're just a pretty person. They probably got all these things, but it's just like there's whoa. There's such a downfall in that too, because it's just that you just don't even have the wants to want to go to places or do things, because literally you can't even say a word to somebody and they already fucking trying their best to try to get with you or manipulate the conversation. It's just like, yo, like, you can't even be nice. You can't even reply and say thank you to a comment anymore, because then there's a next question like, when can I take you out? Never. You can never take me out.
Oh, wait, hold on. Not even that. Let's say a person is truly supporting, and now some random person that you don't even know is commenting under your pictures. Now somebody else seeing it. Now somebody's like, oh, yeah, because they probably got something going on. And it's like,
that's another thing.
I don't even know this person.
And they're supporting. That's the crazy part, that some people really be under people's comments to just support and really like the picture. Like, why does it have to? It's just the internet and all this kind of thing.
Like, is it an art tone thing?
I don't know.
I wonder if comment in if you see this. Does this happen in your hometown too, where even if it's like a comment, it's just like they automatically got something? It's like, yo, I don't even know this person.
I think that, like, not to say my people's from Providence, because I love you peoples, but it's just like, damn, are we just so invested in each other's lives? It's because we're small and stuff. So it's just like, because I don't get it. Because people from New York do comment on my pictures, and these are random people that I probably met once at an event or something, and they'll just comment, but it's just strictly just a comment.
You know what's crazy? I do feel more comfortable in New York, maybe because I know that nobody knows me, but there's people that go up to you all the time in New York, like, yo, can I take your picture? Yeah. They take your picture, and it's like, I feel more comfortable giving them my IG because there's obviously always one, but for the most part, they're going to tag you in the picture. They're going to keep it pushing. They see pretty women all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe Rhode Island does got a lot of pretty women. I'm not going to lie. Mm-hmm. But it's like, damn, it's always a something. It's always a freaking story, always something. And I'm like, I just don't want to be outside. I don't want no comment.
It's just very frustrating. Like people, not everybody wants to get with you. It's so annoying. Like,
and then what are we supposed to do?
Sometimes, like, I meet such cool people, and literally, like, I just want to be like, yo, I just want to hang, but like, how do I just tell this person, like, it's not like that, like, but I think you're so cool.
That's why my advice is
how do you go about
my advice is always like, read a room. Like, you should know, like, you know, you always ask certain questions when you're getting to know, like, oh, so what do you do? That's dope. This, that, and the third. A girl's always gonna let you know. Oh, no, we're going to sneak it in just in case you even had the thought. We're going to sneak it in like, nah, I have somebody. I have a man. But you know what it is nowadays, that women get harassed so much that a lot of women lie and say they got a man. And it's not true. So men don't give a fuck if you say you got a man.
No, they be like, so let me know, like, pretty much like, all right, so he ain't no competition. Like, that's just the next thing. Like, it's like, all right, now it's like, who could win?
Yeah, when I was younger.
Oh my God.
When I was younger, I used to walk around with a fake engagement ring that I got at Old Navy for like probably like $18, not even, like probably like $8.99. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh my God, this is perfect. If I walk around with this ring, I used to date somebody that was overseas, so obviously like I wasn't with this person 24/7. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I would wear a ring just to show like, yo, oh no, I'm engaged, you know, a quick excuse, because I never want to look like a bitch. I don't want to get punched in the face by a random person, because that's a whole nother topic, that men try to bag you say no, and they want to bang you. There was a crazy story that just happened, but I'll talk about it after. Like, point is, I used to walk around with a fake engagement ring, but man used to be like, oh, that's what he gave you? That's all he got? May the best man win. Like, yo, shit like that. It's just like, yo. Mm-hmm. What if I'm in love with my man?
What about the time that this is our first time in Atlanta? We was young. First time in the club. Literally. Like, this is the first time in a real club. Like, we talk about like, oh yeah, I've been around in Providence. No, this is the real club in the A. Like, this is the first time stepping in.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, like, have you ever had a crazy-ass encounter?
Like what?
Like what you're saying.
No, like what I was going to say is, remember the person throwing money at you because you didn't want them? Yo, that's what I'm talking about. It's just like shit like that. It's just like they go beyond and they do crazy shit that ties into the punching shit. It's just like they just start now doing crazy shit. Like, and this is our first time in this place we're experiencing. We don't know how people behave and whatever. We're pretty innocent at this time.
And we were mad young. Mind you, I was so nice. Like, oh no, I'm so sorry, I have a boyfriend, but thank you, I appreciate the compliment. I was so nice because like I said, it's very ugly when a girl is a beautiful girl and she has a disgusting attitude. Mm-hmm. But now I be understanding why some girls be like, yo, skeet nigga, like get out. Like get out my face. But I was so nice, and he came around once. I said like, nah, like I have a boyfriend. He left. He came, made his rounds again, and he started throwing dollars at me like, oh, what did he say to me? Don't try to come get with me later. Like, I don't even know you.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, they be bugging. It's like, because I denied you?
And I know.
Like, what made your short ass?
Yeah, because it was like.
What made your short ass think you could come up to, that he could come up to you and try, come on, man, get out of here, get out my face.
And then on top, and honestly,
I just got the Southside Leo.
I literally looked this way. He was throwing the money. I watched it full, and I paid no attention.
And you know what he threw, ladies? He threw dollars. Like, damn, at least if you're gonna throw something, throw 20s or 50s.
But you know what? It would have never made a difference. You know why? Because I was not paying attention to him, and I was
But still, it would have been. I would have been glad to see some 20 or 50 drop on the floor. Because when you say I'm up, like that means you're throwing something. But you're throwing.
When I'm up,
you're throwing crumbled dollars. They were crumbled. Like there was the last few
bad.
dollars.
That was so bad, and I was so embarrassed. But I'm like, yeah,
like it gets crazy. But have I ever encountered a that same night?
That night was so crazy, right? Because we had one of my cousin's friends was the manager of the place, I think, or something like that. Mm-hmm. And the manager had invited us, come to this club, and it was our first time in Atlanta. Well, it was like my first time with my friends in Atlanta, first experience in Atlanta. And we're like, all right, we're gonna go. And since the person managed the place, he sat us in a VIP with the rest of his friends, which was girls and boys. Yep. We didn't know nobody.
And it's not even like, it was not like a section, a VIP section. It was like more of like a stage. Oh, wait. Oh, you're talking about the one upstairs?
No. I'm talking about
the first night. Yeah, it was like still like people
in Atlanta are huge.
It had VIP, but it still was like everybody still had their own space and their own table.
Yeah, and we just didn't know nobody, so we were just like, let's just go by the bar and we'll just get ourselves drinks and we'll just chill. Mm-hmm. Yo, when I tell you, we've never been. It was me, Jenny, and Leo. We just stood there, and when I tell you, a person from each section, there had to be like 25 sections. This place was huge. A person from each section came up to us. Somebody for Leo. It was a NFL lawyer.
Yo, that did not.
He didn't stop.
Did not quit.
An NFL lawyer went up to Leo, and he would go back to the section. And then he'll be, because they invited us to these sections.
Yep.
And we'll be like, yeah, we're coming.
Yeah.
We're coming. We'll be like, yeah, we're not going. So he kept coming periodically, like every 10 minutes, like, are you guys gonna come? Are you guys gonna come? I'm like, yeah, wait for us. Just we'll be there. Then somebody
we literally had to say yeah because that's how annoying it was. Like, yeah, sure. Like, damn.
Somebody came up to me and he just handed me his phone with a whole paragraph. Said, I'm with the person. I'm not even because I don't.
Not because that was say it because that was corny and crazy. Say it because this is a real good story.
Somebody handed me his phone and he said, I am with the guy from the New York Knicks. He wants you guys to go to this section and he's interested in you and blah 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 blah.
Like
he even said in the message, we were supposed to speak. I'm too nervous to actually talk to you.
Like we were supposed to speed and shit. Like to the section,
and
you're from the Knicks. Like nobody cares.
Literally, he handed me his phone. I read the message. Then I go like this to Jenny. Then I go like this to Leo. And we're like, come on, man. Like, and then I said, like, yeah, we'll be there. Handed him his phone and. There was the NFL guy again. Like, hold on, they trying to scoop him. God, they trying to scoop the ladies. Like, nah. Like, it got crazy. That night was crazy.
It was. So it's just a lot of harassment. This is the thing that people just don't get it. It's like, man, I don't know what it is.
And this is really not to sound full of ourselves. Like,
but this is real.
I don't like looking like that. I'm not a conceited person. Like, I am very nice. I am very humble. I don't appear nice.
I just think that like every person, I know there's at least most women have experienced this, whether it's even a classmate or even in high school or where people just don't understand when you're just not into
can't read a room.
They're just it's just annoying, and it's just like there has to be limits, and things are just getting worse. I feel like there's just zero respect for anything. Now there's not even respect for you even saying I got a man. Like they just keep going.
There's a problem because right now like. You got to be very careful as a woman to deny a man because you can get punched, you could get shot, you could get stabbed. Recently, I just seen a story that happened in New York. I think they were 19-year-old twins, or I don't know. I think they were young, and they were at a deli, grabbing food late night after a basketball game, and this guy was trying to hit on one of the twins, and she gave him her Instagram to shut him up. Typically, it's always some bullshit. She tried to shut him up, but he wanted more. He freaking stabbed her to death. He stabbed one of the twin sister was trying to help her twin. He stabbed her in the arm, so she fell. So then he stabbed the other twin in the neck and in the chest and killed her because she didn't want to get with him. So that's the bullshit we got to deal with too. We can potentially die if we deny these people.
Ooh. Wait, I did not hear about this. This is crazy.
Yeah. Yep. crazy.
That's scary, man. And when I tell you, like, yo, this is real shit. Like, I felt aggressiveness before, where it's like anger of like you because you don't want to do something or give
yo,
something.
Anyways, I didn't want you any. It's you gotta be very careful when you deny somebody. That's why I did my little trick, walking around with a ring and shit, but. Nobody cares.
Yeah, no, nobody cares. And people wonder why I be like so nice because I just don't want to trigger anybody. Like honestly, it's just annoying. Like
you don't want to trigger nobody. You don't want to portray as a conceited ass girl.
Right.
You don't want to like you.
It's like you don't win. Like you say I'm married, you don't win. You say, oh yeah, you could just have my IG. You don't win. Like,
I'm about to start saying I got like 7 kids and like 7 baby daddies. See if they still
no bullshit. That's the next thing. That's a good one.
Like I got so much baby daddy drama. Like you don't want these problems.
Be like I got 3 baby daddies, all 3 kids. No, I got 6 kids, 7 kids, and they're all
2 sets of twins.
No bullshit.
Some crazy shit, like, cause it's like, yo, now we gotta protect ourselves. Like I'm not look. There's a random guy right now walking around punching women. Have you seen that on TikTok?
I heard about it.
He recently got caught. Thank God. But I seen some guy that he went on TikTok. I seen it yesterday or today that he was saying that his friend that's a female called him and said, "Can you please like walk me to the train because I'm scared to get punched?" And he was like, the guy was just like, "I'm about to start a business to walk women because it's like they're scared because now you're just randomly getting punched." For no reason.
It's true. Like, guys, I don't think men understand how scared we are. Like, when we are putting gas after 9 o'clock, it's like after 9, like if you're in the dark, if you're anywhere that's
I'm not
alone,
putting gas.
It's like we are scared. Like we are scared to walk. Every time I walk anywhere by myself, even during daylight, if there's a man behind me, I look consistently. I don't stop looking.
Yeah. I'm like this. And I have a pepper spray attached to my keys, and I automatically have it in my pocket, and I have it like ready at all times. When you go to Walmart, especially when you go to Target, there's always creeps at Walmart. Oh my God,
guys, let me tell you my story at Walmart talking about that.
Yep.
Guys, just recently I was so scared. I was so scared at Walmart. I walk into Walmart and there's this man that's like, I caught it right away because I've always been taught to be alert about my surroundings.
Aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, aware of my surroundings. I've always been taught to make sure that you look around. That's one thing I know for sure that I got down packed. So I see this man and he's like weird. Like he already initially came in the store weird. Like he didn't come in.
I was there. I took a phone call at Walmart, so she thought I was in the car still.
Yeah.
But I wasn't. I was in the store looking for her, but continue.
So I was like, I came in and it seemed like he came in and it doesn't seem like he's there to be at Walmart. Mm-hmm. Like it was just already weird the way he walked in.
To buy.
Like it didn't look like he had a mission. You know, people that are walking into these places and they have a mission. They're looking for this is what I'm getting. It seemed like it was weird, and then he was just like behind me, and I remember being in like the
clothes
panty and thing section, and he's just there, and it's just like, why is he here? And it's just like, what is he looking for? He wasn't looking. He was like going through some shoes and like,
yeah, like what do you?
He was literally staring at me, and I was like, I am. And then I walked somewhere else to see if he's gonna follow, and there he was. I was like, I am fucking scared. I walk up to the front of the store and I call Abby like, yo, Abby, did I text you or call you?
No, you called. You was like, yo, we gotta go. You got something. You said like something, but you thought I was still in the car talking on the phone, but I wasn't. I was literally looking, and I said I'm
gonna leave or something. It was in the.
You said we gotta leave or something. Oh, you said because since I was on the phone, she was like, I'm so sorry, but we gotta go or something within those lines. The moment we were together at the same time, it was just like that's it. Boof, vanished, disappeared. He left.
Yeah, like it was, guys.
That's crazy. As I was looking for you, I seen him a couple times.
And mind you, like, do I ever get scared? Like no. I'm usually.
If anything, I'll be the scary.
I'm usually a calm person. Like I'm usually like never scared. I usually am like always somebody that's like everything's gonna be. But I was so scared.
Yeah, because there has been also a lot of stories on TikTok about either Walmart, mainly Walmart, and Target of creeps. That's why I'm just like, yo, I like to go to Walmart in the daylight, and even then you gotta be mad careful. When I go to Walmart, I have to look in my car after. I be looking on and I have that pepper spray ready because
it's so creepy.
Always, being a woman is fucking scary.
It is. It's so scary, ladies. So make sure that when your friend goes to that bathroom, that you're going with her, or like if you know that she's okay, cool, but like you got to make sure that you're checking up. Like if it's you see something's off for the time, like just make sure that you're aware and you know everything. Like,
and also
don't just go places just weird places alone. You know what I mean? And I just feel like, I don't know, things are just getting worse and worse now. It's just like you have to overly protect yourself. Even have things in your car or on you too. It's just like, you just never know.
And for the men, please learn how to read a room. Please know the difference of a woman trying to like pursue you and trying to network and just trying to work or just trying to, I think it's dope when I meet somebody from Providence that's a creator, that's in any way, because creator could be a lot of things. I think it's dope that we stick together, because it's a community that should stick together. Like if one's a filmmaker, one's an editor, one's a model, one's a designer, one's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's so cool, and it will be so far if we all connect. And it makes it so difficult to do these things when a man don't know how to read a room.
Right.
It's very, very important.
It's really hard
to understand that. And women, as far as me, and I'm sure you too, I never want to look like a person that's like bitchy, because that doesn't look
right.
good.
And sometimes you just have to do it though, ladies. Like, don't feel bad if somebody just is not understanding the hint.
And shout out to everybody that can read a room, and that's very respectful.
And it's just more of like people.
Because I don't want to make it seem like if everybody is like that. Like we meet people all the time that's just mad cool, and that's regular, and it feels just like family immediately, right away. And that's cool, but we definitely had more encounters of the negative side of it, and that's why I just be out the freaking way, to be honest. If anybody's wondering, I don't know, nobody cares.
So make sure, women, if you're going to work with somebody, make sure you kind of search them up too. Like if you were going to work with somebody out of state, make sure you search them up, see what they're about. Don't just appear at places because you have an opportunity. Just make sure that you do your research. And
Instagram numbers don't mean nothing.
Make sure that
blue checks, remember, they could be bought.
I had a photo shoot one time. Like this is my first time, and I'm like, okay, and I brought like
a man.
I brought my man at the time. He was with me, and it's just like, I'm not about to be in places that I don't even know.
Yeah, always bring somebody with you if you have a photo shoot, whether if it's another friend or if it's a male
or just
figure.
anything. Like even the thing for No Jumper in California, I took Abby with me.
Yeah, that place, it looked so sketchy, but when we went inside, it was actually very cool. So at first we were spooked out because we already trained to think everything was funny, money, and fishy. But once we went in, it was like, wow, like nice.
So just everywhere you go, just bring someone with you. Just never know.
And men, don't drink and do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.